Good morning, West Warwick High School. Today is Wednesday, April 27th, and it is a day G. The periods go 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 1. My name is Emily Slahetka, and this is the morning show. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The NGSA science test for all 11th graders will take place next Thursday, May 5th. There will be no change to the schedule, but instead of testing in the morning, the test will begin during long period, period 1, and extend through until the end of period 2. Students taking the test will have a break and have lunch during lunch 3. The rosters and room numbers will be out for you to view by the end of the week. And if you are interested in working for the morning show as an anchor or behind the camera, make sure to fill out the survey sent out by Mr. White. Tryouts will be next week. And now, here's part 2 of an important public service announcement from STAND.
In September, the West Warwick High School chapter of STAND set out to bring awareness to the issue of drunk driving. In January, we started recording audio public service announcements based on a true story. The voices you will hear are a reproduction of that story read by students who were not involved in the incident depicted. This information is now even more relevant after 2 of our own students were involved in a crash with an alleged drunk driver in a separate incident.
Come on, you left me hanging. What happened?
We were both racing down the highway at around 80 to 90 miles per hour.
What? That fast? Oh my god.
And then I saw the Mustang coming straight at me on the passenger side, and it slammed into our right headlight. It bounced off our car into the next lane, flipped onto its roof, and burst into flames. It lost one of its tires, which was also on fire.
Were you okay?
Somehow we weren't hurt, but the worst thing was that my dad didn't even bother to pull over and check on the other driver who was still in the car. He didn't even care about the other guy. He put the car in drive, and we rode back home in silence. We never mentioned it again. Sitting next to him, still in shock, I was so worried about the other driver who was pinned in that burning car, and I was disappointed in my father's cold reaction to this potentially deadly tragedy.
Was the driver okay?
Every day, 30 people in the United States die in car crashes with an alcohol-impaired driver. This is 1 death every 50 minutes according to the CDC. 50% of people aged 21 or younger who died in car accidents were passengers, according to Zebra. And out of 10,000 Americans a year that are killed by drunk drivers, about 1,000 of them are children, according to the CDC.
And the WWHS players present the 2022 Spring Showcase tonight and tomorrow at 7 p.m. Come celebrate the spring production and the class of 2022 thespians. Tickets are $5 for students and $10 for adults and can be purchased at the door. The first ever spike ball tournament will be held today from 6 to 8 p.m. on the football field. All students who signed up can bring their $10 to Mr. Bechet in room 224. Spectators are welcome for a $3 entry fee. Please reach out to your senior class officers, May Diambra, Aliyah Nasir, Yasmin Vongvile, or Oasis Trust with any questions. And in sports. The boys volleyball team beat Central last night 3-1. Chad Rondo had 18 assists, 3 kills, 3 aces, and 1 block. Nate Benas had 9 kills and 5 blocks, and Thomas Mackin had 7 kills, 7 digs, and 2 aces. The golf team beat Tollgate and lost to Cranston West at the West Warwick Country Club. Evan Firth led the Wizards, shooting a 43 over 9 holes. The boys tennis team lost to Situate at River Point 4-3. The doubles teams of Evan Schultz and Devin Ballou, Brett McCaughey and Logan Soares, and Douglas Perry and Oliver Green won for the Wizards. And the unified basketball team beat Tollgate 40-33. Dan Talion led the Wizards with 12 points and Devin O'Donnell scored 10. And on the sports schedule tonight, the girls softball team travels to East Greenwich for a 4:30 game. And now for the weather. The high today will be 53 and the low 36. It is currently 38 outside. Expect to see partly cloudy skies today. Sunset is at 7:41 p.m. and we give today a 7 out of 10. Celebrating a birthday today are Madison Ferrulo, Shane Giroux, Yara Goncalves, Ian Haley, and Olivia Leone. They share a birthday with 2019 Miss Teen USA, Chelsea Christ, who would have turned 31. And that's it for today's show from all of us up here. Have a wonderful, thrilling Thursday, Wizards.